Hi, welcome to this video. This video is super important. It's all about the numbers and how to get your numbers right. In the last video, you saw the what about the numbers, the what. Now I'm going to show you the how to do this, okay? Now, I got to preface this or let you guys know some things that you need to know before you jump into this thing, because it'll probably get real complex and you'll fall asleep kind of deal, okay? I don't want you to fall asleep because these are very important details about you getting real about your finances. Okay, so this is what you need to know. I'm going to show you the numbers that you need to know and how to use this sheet. I'm going to share this sheet with you in the link below and what I need you to do. Okay, before I tell you how this works, I need to tell you what to do, what not to do. Okay, number one, I'm going to share this link in the links below. There will be a button where you can download this thing. You can download this. And all you'll do as soon as you download it, okay, you're going to get something like this. It's going to give you a link. You're going to get a link. And when you open it up, okay, when you open it up, what I need you to do is go to your your left-hand side. On the left, it says File. I need you to make a copy. You're going to make a copy. You're going to make a copy. So you're going to click on Make a Copy. It's going to give you like something that says like Copy of Agent Money Math. What I want you to do is Agent Money Math. This is very important. Label your stuff accordingly. You are a business owner now, not a you're not just like throwing stuff against the wall, okay? You need to be very sure about what happens and how it happens, okay? And that's why I come into play and I'm showing you how things happen. And David, Raul, and Ruben, or anybody else including this course, shows you the what. I'm showing you the how. Okay, so let's say in this case it would be Daniel. So you're gonna label it like that. You're gonna copy it. Okay, once you press OK, your spreadsheet should roll into the next one. Okay, in this sheet, we'll be able to edit. Okay, you'll be able to edit this sheet completely. Okay, it's gonna say up there. It's gonna say your name. Do not mess with this sheet. Do not mess with this sheet. Do not mess with the sheet I'm giving you. Make a copy and then go over here and then say Agent Money Math, right? So when you get to this page, I want you to only edit the highlighted areas. So that would be this, these things right here. You see those, the conversations, text messages, actually just those numbers, just the numbers, the percentages, don't mess with them. Okay, these things right here, don't mess with them, please. Don't mess with these things. Do not mess with the numbers here. These numbers are already calculated for you, so you do not have to think. All you have to do is plug in number here, plug in number there, plug in number here, plug in number there, and that's it. That's all it is, okay? Don't try not to make it more complicated than whatever it is. So, how to use this thing, okay? And I say once a week, fill this out, because you have to, it's kind of like if you're constantly eating food and you never know how much you're eating, what you're eating, and then eventually 3 years later, you're like, I gained 50 pounds. I don't know how it happened. It just happened. Well, it's because you weren't taking note of what you were doing and how you were doing it. It's kind of like if you're spending and you're never looking at your bank account. Eventually, you're going to go broke. And if you don't pay attention to your bank account, and depending on how you're spending, then you're never going to know how much you're making, spending. Like, you're never going to find that really key point. So that's what this is here for. So kind of give you some like how to do things without thinking too much about them. Stop thinking so much. Just put numbers in. Okay, it works. Trust me. So I suggest you fill this out once a week. So what you need to know, your key metrics right here, your business metrics. Number one, our average sale for a life contract, and you should have watched the videos before, but an average sale for these contracts is about $600. Okay, that's the bare minimum I think that they get. It's like $50 a month times 12 months is $600. Okay, you as the you as the insurance agent will get half of that. Okay, that's why I say right here, commission off of sales. That's your number. You can change this number. Do not change these numbers. These numbers stay. They stay the same. Do not change these numbers. Okay. You can change this number. You can change this number. You can change this number. Just do not change this number. Do not change the percentages. Okay. And if you do, it's totally fine. Guess what you can do? There's always an undo button. So if you mess up, just undo it and you can do it again. Okay. So it's totally fine if you do mess up to the point where you just completely screw this over. Schedule a time with me on the link below, and or post it in the comments. There should be a link to go straight to the Facebook page so you can make a question there. Okay. Do not just try to message us all of a sudden and say, I screwed this up. Fix it. It's not going to happen. Okay. There's too many people and there's too many people moving in different parts that we have to make sure that this is structured the right way. So average sale, $600. Okay. Number of conversations. This is like people you talk to on a daily basis or so on and so forth. At the end of the week, you look back at your week and say, okay, how many conversations did I have with people? That's not people that are interested in your product. That's just people you talked with. Just new people you talked with or people you talked with. If you only talk to 10 people, guess what? Your numbers are not going to work out very well. These numbers always go in descending order. You typically, the more people you talk to, the more sales you'll get. Okay, it's just the way it works. It's just the numbers game. Okay, so if you talk to 25 people, see how that number changes? It's going to change automatically. So don't mess with those percentages. Okay, I already put them in there. The formula is already created for you. So all you have to do is put in numbers. Number of leads, aka people that are interested, people that have said, yeah, send me more information, or what do I need to do, or can we talk about this more, or what's that next step for us? If they ever say something like that, that becomes a lead for you. Okay, they are interested. You'd say, all right, talk to 10 people that said they want to kind of see what's going on here. Okay, cool. Next step, nurture. This is the amount of people that you get on an appointment. Hey, do you want to meet Tuesday or Wednesday? Or can I go meet with you? Do you want to hop on a phone? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? That's where you nurture. That's the position where you've already taken them from they're interested, they want to know more stuff, and now they're ready to take the leap of faith and see what you got to offer. Okay, that's nurture. On average, these are not necessarily going to be set in stone averages. Your numbers might be different, and that's why we need to be very sure about your numbers so we know where to fix. So let's say, for example, you have a very low conversion rate here. You cannot turn a conversation into an interested prospect. We know what to work with for you, okay? This is why it's very important. If you have someone that's interested and you can't get them to get on an appointment with you, then we'll know what to work with. Okay. But we do not know what you do not, we do not know where to help you unless you help us kind of figure this out for you. Okay. So from appointment, let's say you sit down with a customer, you've already booked an appointment or you got on a phone call with them and you tell them all the stuff that they need to know and they're ready to rock and roll. What you need to do now is just ask for the sale. Hey, do you want to get started today? Is tomorrow better? Do you need to talk to your spouse right now, or do you talk to your spouse all the time, and is it okay for you to go forward? Okay, great. Let's go. Okay, so you sign the paperwork, you get your stuff, you get your close, you get your first closed. Right now, as you guys are starting this out, this probably will say 0. And if it says 0, none of these numbers will come out. Until you make your first sale, that's when we'll know the real numbers about what's happening for you. Okay, so that's why it's good to take action fast, so we get a good spectrum of how these things work and how to make it better. So once you've done that, once you've made your first sale, all you need to do is just put it in here, put your number. We'll know how much percentage closed you got, how much from people that you sit down with, how many people you'll actually convert into clients. And that's the most important part for you, because we want to know how much money you're going to get in the bank. Isn't that the most important part? How much money am I going to take home in my bank? That's all we're trying to help you figure out. And that's why I put this together for you, so you can have a practical approach to this. So here's what you need to do. Once you've done this every week, I would say either on a Saturday or on a Sunday, take a look back, fill this out once a week. You say, okay, number of conversations. And if you've already done the how to manage your day, your sales, how to manage your day and your sales using Trello, then you'll have a clear indication of how many people you talk to, how many leads you have, how many nurtured, how many closed. You'll have a clear indication of those things, so you don't have to worry about them. So if you need to, go watch that video about how to structure your day and your sales, okay? So once you've done that, week 1 goes like this, okay? Week 2, you'll do the same thing. You'll just copy it, Control, copy, and then you leave a space in between, and then you're going to paste it, okay? All right. And then at the end of the week, you'll just go and check your numbers. Okay. Just scroll, check your numbers. This week I talked to you too. You can put April, whatever. April, no, you can say May 1st or something. May 1st through May 7th. Right? I would say that. And then you go here and you can just go 16. And then here I talked to 7 people converted over, 2 people converted over, and then I closed 1 person. Okay, so that way we'll have a clarity as to what happened for you and how you are able to complete this. Okay, if you want to do that way. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it all for you, and all you have to do is just fill out the numbers week to week, left to right. Okay, so there should be no problems with this. If you do have any problems with this, post in the group. You'll get an answer in 24 to 72 hours, or schedule an appointment with me and to see if I have time, if we can sit down to have time together to work this out. Okay, so with that being said, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the other side.